there, aspiring guitarists. We've got a very special edition of Guitar Talk today, and I have one of my dearest high school friends, Ronny Vines. I'm going to tell you about Ronny Vines, and many of you have probably already heard of him, but let me tell you about me and Ronny first. Ronny and I used to play in my bedroom, oh God, just all the time. So there you go. But and I mean, we came up with songs. He mostly came up with songs. I would add a little filler to it.
You did it.
But Ronny and I worked together. We played sports. We went through Loveman's, which is a large department store.
Oh yeah.
We worked
Forgot
in
about
housewares and toys, which
that.
meant
Gift wrapping.
gift wrapping, and we got to put together the bicycles. But when we worked and we'd ride to school together, I only skipped school one day in my life, and me and Ronny did it. It was the only time we ever did it, and we were so tired. And I looked at Ronny and I said, "Man, I don't want to go to school." And he said, "I don't either." And we were like, "Let's skip." And we went to Simmons Music.
Yeah.
We went to Nutsy's Music.
Yeah.
We spent the day at music stores. That's what we
Yeah.
did.
We're
Well,
good kids.
that's right. And Ronny did all the music at Vicky and mine's wedding. That's how much Ronny means to me. So Ronny and I go way back. Ronny is one of the co-writers for Jason Aldean's Country Boys World and a few other things. But this is a special moment for me. Y'all heard me talk about my very special Ovation celebrity. Now, when Ronny and I played, this was not the Ovation I had. I had an Ovation Balladeer.
Yeah,
You remember it was the lighter.
big body.
That's right, big body, and it was the lighter skin. But hey, got on hard times when I got married. We had to sell it. But
Yeah.
this was the one that I got back, that I was able to buy back almost the same thing. So as y'all know, I've let my family sign this. I've got a couple of people in my guitar journey that have signed it. This is a special guitar to me. It sounds beautiful. It is just aged beautifully.
Oh yeah.
Hear that ringing out, Ronny?
That's good.
I mean, Ronny and I we'd go to a music store and we'd have a blast. Oh, listen to that, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, and we
Listen
just,
to the chord just resonate.
exactly, just resonate, man. And Ronny would go. And you could tell he was getting into it, but
Yeah, we had good times.
we had great times. And we actually worked together after we both got married. Ronny and I went on and became gainfully employed and other things. Ronny actually went to Nashville and worked for Gibson.
Yeah.
You hit the Nashville circuit too,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he played up
Played
there for
every night.
played every night in Nashville. And Ronny is a very well-known songwriter, country, bluegrass. We grew up with a lot of Jim Croce. I mean, we were trying to tell
James
stories.
Taylor.
James Taylor, that's right. And I mean, God, there was so much. And Ronny wrote the most beautiful songs. I mean, he just did. You remember the Kentucky Woman? My mind keeps going backwards.
Yes.
You remember that? I mean, I sat there and
I got
watched.
that somewhere.
Yeah, and I watched him compose that. And this is the reason I'm sharing this with y'all. This is what a guitar journey is about. Making connections, having fun,
Yeah.
getting connected with your guitar. Now, Ronny, y'all know about my Dupuytren contracture stopped me from playing for 5 years. Ronny's right hand, he just went, how many surgeries have you had?
I've had two so far.
2 surgeries. And Ronny's trying to get back into playing. So Ronny and I have started.
Maybe it's my picking fingers.
That's it.
Three picking fingers are okay.
And he can still play. He says he can't. Nah, I don't believe him. But he can play. But he can write songs. And I mean, he's got a knack for it. But we're just good old boys.
Yeah,
That's
we're
all
just
we are.
Plain old good old boys.
Just good old boys. Even though we went to one of the largest high schools in Alabama. Inslee High was tremendously large, but we both had out in the country roots. I'd go to my grandparents in Sylvian Springs, where you live now. He lives out that way, to where it used to be called Hogetown for the Hogans. That's how country it was. So Ronny is going to sign my guitar right in front of you, but unlike others, Ronny can write whatever he wants to write. The others just wrote their first name. Ronny is a special part of my guitar journey. And you know what? You're going to have people that are, I don't care if you're young, I don't care if you're 64 like me, or are you 65?
65.
He hits you, we're about the same age. And I mean, but when you retire and you get a little time, this may come back to you as something you love again. Don't be scared to pick it up. I picked it up when I couldn't even play for 5 years.
Yeah.
Ronny, I'm so proud of Ronny. You're back to doing it. But Ronny, I want you to sign this guitar.
Back.
All right, I'm going to hold it any way you can.
Okay.
You sign real big right in there somewhere. Oh, yeah. You write whatever you want. Guys, this is about making memories and realizing the blessing God gave us with music.
Let's see, 1959.
59.
To my best music friend, thanks, David.
Oh, man.
And this is the year.
This is 2024. See, Ronny's used to signing things, so when you go to Nashville, I want y'all to be the first to see it. Ronny, I love you, brother.
I love you too, man.
All right, I want
I
your
hope in 40 more years we can still sit here.
Amen. Ain't that the truth? I want y'all to say a special prayer for Ronny's recovery on his hand, and I allow me to say this: prayer works. Ronny's, God bless, Ronny's your granddaughter. Mm-hmm. I mean, she's a living proof that prayer works.
Yes.
And I mean, and how's she doing?
A year ago, she went into liver failure at 15 years old.
It tore us up.
And she's had a liver replaced. And then she went into a rejection back in July.
Right.
But now she's back and she's fine. She's starting back to high school in January.
Wow.
So she's went over all those hurdles, you know.
Tell everybody her first name, so I want y'all to pray for her.
Karina Costin.
Karina Costin. Let's say a special
We call
prayer.
her CC.
CC. All right. Well, I know you mean a lot to her, and just by proxy, Roxy, she's got to be a special kid to be your kid. I mean,
special thing.
So, well, guys, remember what I always say. I hope your guitar journey is blessed, and most of all, and I do mean it.
And I hope that all you guys have a good friend like David Hogan.
Oh God, Ronny, this meant the world to me. Thank y'all for being a part of this, and remember, happy picking. Let me see if I can stop this.